This Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. I like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Honor to all the brethren out here doing the work in the will of the Father in truth and sincerity. And this is your fellow servant, Arya, back with another lesson. And this is the book of Revelation, steady moving through the book of Revelation. And this is Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. What is this new heaven, this new earth? This is the kingdom of Yasharallah, the kingdom of heaven that shall be on earth, that shall be established upon earth. All right? For the first heaven and the first earth will pass away. That first earth and that first heaven that's passed away is this society that you know today. That all these heathen nations have had their fun in the sun, their time to rule. Where you have Esau, the so-called white man, with his power structure in place, ruling. Okay, the scriptures tell you that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So this wicked, this perverse spirit that's out here in the earth, this worthless ass society that you people know and worship is about to be removed. Is about to pass away, man. And a new rulership, a new kingdom is about to be established. And that new heaven and that new earth, that new rulership, that new kingdom is the kingdom of Yasharallah. Of you so-called Negroes, the rulership of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? Under the head of Yahweh, who you people Italy call the Most High God. And then up under him you have Yahweh Shai, who you people Italy call Jesus Christ. And then under him you will have King David. And then under him you will have the 12 apostles. And under the 12 apostles you will have the elect, 144,000 men, 12,000 men out of each tribe of the Israelites, man, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's the government. That's going to be the real new world order, the one world government that shall be established upon this earth, man. Well, righteousness shall reign, man, and no more wickedness, no more perverseness. All right, that's pushed out in this earth today, man, by these heathens, man. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. What is this holy city, New Jerusalem? Jerusalem is a people before a place. This holy city is talking about the Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect in the 1/3, that is. 2/3, 66.6% of you rebellious, hard-headed, know-nothing peons is about to be put to death, man. Point blank, period, man. But this holy city, this New Jerusalem, is talking about the elect in the 1/3. Those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Those that do the will of the Father to the best of their ability. Those that call upon the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and keep the faith in Yahweh Shai, man. The predestined, the elect, man. That's who he saw coming down from heaven. Coming down from heaven out of what? Out of what the world Italy call UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel, the chariots of God. Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Who is the husband? Yahweh Shai, or who you people Italy call Jesus Christ, man. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. Why is that? Because the new covenant will be established, man. The new covenant will be in place at this time. No longer will every man have to go out and teach his brethren. For the commandments shall be within us, man. No longer will we have to open up the book, the scriptures, to understand what the Most High Yahweh wants from us, man. It will be already programmed in us, man. For this corruptible body must put on incorruption, and this mortal body will become immortal, man. No longer No longer are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans going to go off. All right. The words of the Father, the will of the Father will be programmed within us, man. No longer will the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American go off, man. No longer will we break the commandments of our Father, Yahweh. We will do his will, man. That's why he will dwell within us, man. Verse 4. God shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away. Yeah, this former life. Hey, listen, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, listen up, man. This body that you know that you walking around in, this vehicle that you walking around in, man. Hey, listen. You see how you got all these different ailments, all these different pains, living at the bottom of the totem pole in society. Hey, man, all that shit is about to be wiped away, man. We about to get new bodies, man. Super bodies, man. All right, bodies that know no pain, bodies that shall have no blemishes, man. We finna get incorruptible and immortal bodies, man. Death is about to be swallowed up, man. We about to live gloriously, man. We cannot fathom, imagine all the greatness that's about to come to us, man. These former things are about to be passed away, man. Verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I made all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. Man, listen, man, all things are about to be made new, man. And these words, these scriptures are true and faithful, man. And you see it happening right now, man. These prophecies are coming to pass, man. They're jumping off the pages, man. These things are happening, man, in this earth, man. So the Most High is not playing. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is not playing, man. They're gonna stay true to their word, man. And he said he gonna make all things new, man. So this polluted air that we believe in, so this polluted air that we breathing in, guess what? It's about to be made new. This polluted water that we bathe in and drink, guess what? It's about to be made new, man. This polluted food that we eat, it's about to be made new, man. This pollution that people take in through the media, through the TV service and the music, and hey, it's about to be made new, man. We about these polluted ass colors, these dull ass colors out here in this earth, it's about to be made new, man. These worthless ass, polluted ass, sorry ass scents and colognes and perfume, man, all that shit about to be made new, man. Hey, listen, man. We about to have shit so pure and so clean and so beautiful that our eyes have never seen, man. We about to have technology that we have never seen, man. We about to receive gifts on the right hand side of the Father. Man, listen, man, everything that Esau has, the so-called white man has, are gifts from the left hand side of the Father, man. Basic technology, basic ways of living, man. Man, listen, man. We are the Most High's children, man. Imagine what he's finna give us, man. And it's gonna be coming from his right hand side, man. From the glorious side, man. We about to be having things and eating foods and man, listen, man. You can't even explain it, man. How beautiful it's finna be, man, for the Israelites, man. When we get in the rulership, man, and how lovely the earth shall produce its fruits. All right, it's gifts for us, man. When it's under the correct rulership, man, and not being polluted like it's being polluted now with Esau, the so-called white man, in power, man. Verse 6, and he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega. Who is this? Who is Alpha and Omega? Yahweh Shah, who the word literally called Jesus Christ. The beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst the fountain of the water of life freely. And what is that? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. The word, man. The washing of the word, man. Verse 7, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. So he that overcometh, who is going to overcome? The elect and the 1/3 overcome what? This judgment that's coming to this earth, man. Those that shall make it through. Those that shall be as silver and gold, man. Tried, man. That shall make it through, man. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And this is where you down 2/3 going, man. You hard-headed, rebellious ass children that don't want to get in line, don't want to have no type of head over you. You think you can do what you want to do. All you, especially your damn women, your body, your choice. Hey, you think you in control of your body? Nah, it's the Most High, man. Yahweh, man. This is his program, man. So if you don't want to get in line with the government, you don't want to get yourself right, you want to build a bunch of can't get rights, guess what? You finna be burning in the lake of fire, man. This is what you about to get, the second death, man, which is these ICBM nuclear hypersonic missiles, man, that shall wipe this place out that you call America, man. This is what you about to receive if you over here in the land of what you know as America, which is Babylon the Great, the whore that rideth upon the beast. You finna get some concentrated heat and some fire, man. About to barbecue you damn simpletons, man. Verse 9, and there came unto me one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials full of the 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, come hither. I will show thee the bride, the lamb's wife. And who is the bride? Who's the lamb's wife? Who is the lamb? The lamb is Yahweh Shah. Who is the bride? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which were the biblical Israelites, according to your father, not according to your skin color. We are that bride. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain. What is this great and high mountain? What you people in Italy call UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel, the chariots of God, and showed me that great city. What is that great city? The holy Jerusalem, the people. All right, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. So he saw the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect in the 1/3 in the high mountain. And what is that high mountain? What you Italy call UFOs, which are the chariots of God, chariots of Israel. This is where he saw that great city, the holy Jerusalem, aka the people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the biblical Israelites, according to your father, descending out of heaven from God. So they was coming back to earth, descending from the chariots of God, the chariots of Israel, or what you Italy call UFOs. Verse 11, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. So this is explaining not only the people, but it's also twofold. It's not only explaining how the people are going to look, how we're going to look, and how we're going to carry ourselves, but it's also explaining and describing how our city is going to, how our city is going to look, how the kingdom is going to look on earth. This shall be on earth. So it said, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, man. So we're going to have, hey, man, we're going to have this full, true understanding of what we're supposed to be doing, man. The light is going to be turned on, man. We about to be shining out here, man. For the words of Yahweh shall be written in us, man, because of the new covenant, man. Everybody light is about to be on and shining, man. The scriptures tell you wisdom causeth a man face to shine, man. We finna be the wisest nation on this earth, man, because the new covenant shall be in place, and the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah shall dwell within us, man. No wickedness shall dwell in us, man. Just straight righteousness, man, and wisdom, great wisdom, man. Verse 12, and had a great wall, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So not only are we going to be wise, but we're going to have a great wall, man. Man, we're going to have great leadership, great structure, man. And this is twofold, all right? So not only is it talking about the people, but it's also talking about the kingdom, man. In the kingdom, we're going to have great walls, all right? Beautiful walls, man. And it's going to be 12 gates, man. Those 12 gates are to represent the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So how all these damn heathens thinking they finna skip and hop into the kingdom, man? If their name ain't written on the gate, man, you ain't coming in, man. Hey, salvation is for Israel, man. Not for all nations, man. For Israel, man. So if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, you are an Israelite, man. The kingdom of heaven is for you, man. This bullshit ass society, this kingdom that's currently on this earth right now was for all nations, man. All right, the kingdom to come, it's not for all nations, man. It's only for the Israelites, man, for the rulership of Israel, man. We're gonna be joint heirs with Yahushua, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man. Verse 13. Matter of fact, let's go back on 12 again. And had a great wall, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east, 3 gates. On the north, 3 gates. On the south, 3 gates. And on the west, 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And this goes back to where Yahushua told the 12 that in the kingdom, they shall be with him, judging and ruling over Israel, man. The 12 apostles, man. They have gates, man. All right? Like I stated, man, you got Yahweh as the head, Yahushua right up under him. Then you have King David. Then you have the 12 apostles. This is the government, man, the top government. And then up under the 12 apostles, you have the 144,000, 12,000 of the elect men from the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That is the government, man. All right. This is the status. This is the power structure that shall be established upon this earth, man. Where the law, statutes, and commandments of the Father shall go out, man. And we shall rule this earth with a rod of iron, man. So if your ass get out of line, talking about these heathens, your ass get out of line, your ass is going to get put back in line, man. All right. Verse 15, and he talked with me, had a gold and reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. And the city lie 4 square, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof, and 144 cubits, according to it, to the measure of a man, that is of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And the kingdom and the measurements of the city is talking about measuring the elect in the 1/3, man. That's what's being measured, man. And all you can't get rights, you are on the outside of the temple right now. When I say can't get rights, I'm talking about you hard-headed so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are on the outside of the temple because you don't want to get right, man. So you're gonna see death on this side. So the measuring that's being done is for the elect in the 1/3, those that shall receive salvation, man. All right. For y'all shall be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, and our salvation is coming through what you ignorantly know as UFOs, which are the chariots of God and the chariots of Israel, man. All right. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, And the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And like I said, this is twofold, man. Not only is it talking about the people, but it's also literally talking about the kingdom, the city that shall be established upon this earth, how it's going to look, man. All right. So, yeah, we're going to be like pure gold, man. All right. Hey, man, everything that we have and established on this earth is going to be pure, man. You ain't finna find no falsehood, no lies, no deceits out here no more, man. Everything is about to be established and pure, man, and righteous, man. No wickedness, no perverseness. None of that is gonna be going on this earth, man. When we get in rulership, man. Everything is about to be set in order, man. So everything can be perfected, man. In its perfection, man. Verse 19. And let me go back to 18. You know what I'm saying? Just look how beautiful the city is gonna be, man. It's hey man, say the walls of it was jasper, man. And the city pure gold, man. Like unto clear glass, man. Just imagine that, man. Having buildings of pure gold, man. Where you can see your reflection in it. That's how pure the gold is, man. The kingdom of heaven is finna be beautiful, man. Unmatched. Nothing in this earth you haven't seen, man. Listen, man. Your eyes can't even comprehend the colors that you're about to see in the kingdom of heaven, man. Our eyes are used to seeing polluted colors and gold that's not even really pure, man. Silver that's not even really pure, man. We used to seeing basic and dull things, man. Wait until we get in the kingdom of heaven when everything is pure, man. Where everything is in its perfection, man. This shit is gonna be amazing, man. Verse 19. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manners of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardis, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprase, the 11th a jacinth, and the 12th an amethyst. And if I messed up those words, hey, you understand. And what do all these different stones represent, man? These different stones represent the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Each tribe has a stone that represents them, man. And that's what these 12 stones represent, man. Each individual tribe of the tribe of Israel, man. Which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you're gonna have these stones in the kingdom of heaven, and we're gonna use these stones, man. These different stones bring different vibrations to your body, man. Different stones do different things, from healing you, from bringing you prosperity, from keeping wickedness from around you, giving you good energy. Man, these stones do different things, man. Imagine having a bath, a bathroom just made straight out of what's a healing stone? I think if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the amethyst stone. I think that's a healing stone, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too much into stones, but I think that is the amethyst stone that does healing, if I'm not mistaken. But imagine having that stone just in your bathroom, man. Imagine having that stone made into a bed, man. Just imagine the energy you're gonna wake up with, man. Imagine how you gonna feel, man. Man, this shit in the kingdom, man, this shit is gonna be crazy, man. And like today, we taking the damn bath in this fucking, ain't no telling what type of fucking pollution or chemicals coming off these bathtubs, especially with this damn polluted ass water Esau got us bathing in, man. So everything just gonna be way different in the kingdom of heaven, man. Verse 21. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold. as it were transparent glass. Exactly, man. The gates, man. 12 gates, man, represent what? The 12 tribes of Israel, man. If you ain't an Israelite, your ass ain't coming through them gates, man. All right. And it said it was a one pearl, man. Yeah, one truth, man. Yo, all on one accord, man. The people, our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, when we get in the kingdom of heaven, man, we all gonna be on one accord, man, of one pearl, man. And that one pearl is who? Yahweh, man. We all gonna understand and do the will of the Father, man. And the street of the city was pure gold, as if it was transparent glass, man. Shit's gonna be crazy, man, in the kingdom. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. You see that? Yeah, ain't gonna be no temples. We ain't gonna need no temples. Why is that? Because once again, we're gonna be up under the new covenant. All right? Then we shall be up under the new covenant. You hard-headed Christian that thinking you in the new covenant today. You ain't in no damn new covenant. This is the very reason why you have men such as myself, Lord willing, we are the prophets, out here telling you and speaking to you the truth of the scriptures, man. If we was up on the new covenant, you wouldn't need for us to do this. All right? Because it'll already be written in you, man. And that's why we ain't gonna have no temples, man. Because we are the temple. The scriptures tell you that your body is the temple, man. We are the temple, man. And the word of the Father is gonna be within us, man. No longer are we gonna have to go out and teach man the words of the Father, man. For you will be born with knowing what the Father wants you to do, man, and no longer going off, man. That's what it's gonna be, man. Point blank, period, man. Verse 24, and the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. Yeah, and this is what these heathen nations gonna do. Hey man, you damn simple ass Christians. Salakia, y'all thinking that these heathens, these other nations is finna be skipping and hopping into the kingdom with you, and after all the wickedness that they done, nah, that ain't what's happening, man. What's gonna happen to these other nations is this, man. And the nations of them which are saved, that didn't get killed, that didn't get put to death, and the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. This is what's going to happen, man. These other nations is going to be put up under the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American and have to pay tribute, man. This is what they going to do, man. They finna be under tribute, man. They finna be oppressed, man. They about to be our slaves, man. But we're gonna do things righteous in righteousness, man. So for the first 1,000 years, we finna have our foot up their ass, man. We finna put total hell on these damn heathens, man, for the first 1,000 years, man. But after that, because everything is done in righteousness, all right? So for the hell that they put on us, hey, it's a righteous thing for the Lord to recompense those that trouble us, man. So for them troubling us, we finna trouble them, man, through the power of Yahweh, man. Through the power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man. We about to trouble them, man. But after that 1,000 years of giving them all out hell and trouble, they're going to be able to go back to their own cities, man, and prosper in their own cities, but continue to be under tribute, man. They're going to continue to bring their glory and honor into our kingdom, man. They're going to continue to give us the best that they have, man. Verse 25. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there, man. That's right, man. The gates ain't gonna never be closed except for on the Sabbath and the new moons, man. Hey, it's gonna be open 24 hours, just like your local damn 24-hour restaurant, man. That's how the kingdom of heaven gonna be, man. Just receiving all goods, all livestock, 24/7 coming from these heathen nations, man. Just continually to bring in good items, costly items, all right, beautiful items to the children of Israel, man. And they shall bring the glory and honor of it, of the nations into it. And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the book of life. So nothing is going to enter into the kingdom of heaven that's going to defile or make a lie or work abomination, man. So all these false gods that these other heathens worship, all that shit finna get wiped out. None of that shit is finna exist in the earth, man. None of these false books are gonna be written. That's so-called science today, which is pseudoscience, false science. All that shit finna be thrown and burnt and tossed away, man. None of that shit is gonna come into the kingdom of heaven or be placed on this earth, man. Hey, man, this earth is finna be ruled in righteousness, man, and truth, man, pureness, man. We finna get in you heathens' ass, man. And every time you try to write a book or worship a false idol, we're gonna get on your ass, man. We're gonna rule this earth with a rod of iron, man. And the only thing that's walking into the kingdom of heaven is those that's written in the Lamb's book of life, which are who? The Israelites, man. So you heathens will not be coming into the land and partying and parlaying and laying up and skip hopping and high-fiving. And nah. Only thing you're going to be doing is bringing your goods and paying tribute. That's what you're going to be doing. Coming to the kingdom, dropping it off. Get your ass up out of here. Get back to work. That's what you're going to be doing, man. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Honor to all the brethren out here doing the work in the will of the Father in truth and sincerity. And this is Revelation chapter 21. Shalom.